Detroit basketball.
Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about our G League team, the Motor City Cruise. And the reason why I'm making this video is that a lot of information has recently came out about the Motor City Cruise. So I thought that it would be good to give you guys a video so that you guys can have this information for yourselves. And also, throughout the season, I'm just going to be periodically giving you guys G League updates, maybe a few game reviews here and there. Whenever I get updates on the Cruise, our guys in the G League, I'll give you guys that information. So let's get into this, man. So the first thing that I have to say is Cade Cunningham. He is not playing in the G League. I don't know how this thing got started with you guys. I don't know if it's trolls saying this type of stuff or whatever. I don't really get it, but Cade Cunningham is training with the G League team. He's not playing with the Motor City Cruise. He is training with the Motor City Cruise. I don't understand how some people twisted this into him being in the G League and trying to make Cade seem like a bad player. I don't really understand that. Again, maybe it's just trolls being trolls, but to make it clear and make it known, Cade Cunningham is just training with the team right now while the Pistons are away on a road trip. The Pistons went from Chicago to Atlanta to Philadelphia. So during that time period, Cade has been training with the Motor City Cruise, but he is not playing with the Cruise. So I wanted to make that known for you guys because I guess it was confusing to some people. And also, before I get to my next point, Cade is set to practice with the Detroit Pistons tomorrow, so that is good news, and I'm hoping that we see him Saturday against the Orlando Magic. Now let's get into some more Motor City Cruise information. Training camp actually started for the Motor City Cruise 2 days ago, and one of the things to come out in these past 2 days for the Cruise since training camp started is something from the president of the Cruise. So Rob Murphy, he did about a 30 to a 1 minute interview, and I'm gonna play the clip here in a second. He's basically gonna talk about the process and everything that's happening right now with the Cruise and how he's just happy and encouraged by all of the things that he's seeing right now. Play the clip.
Finally, now we're filling out our roster, and now we're in the training camp. Our schedule has been released. The new $30+ million facility that we're playing in with on the campus of Wayne State is all coming together. So to see it go from myself being the first employee to now full organization ready to move forward is exciting for me and the organization.
So yeah, that was Rob Murphy, the president for the Motor City Cruise, talking about everything that's going on right now. Just sounds very good. I hope that he does a really good job with this team because we have a lot of dudes on this G League team who I feel like have potential to be pretty decent in the future. Someone like Jamarco Pickett or Chris Smith, especially after losing someone like Sekou Ndombele. We need more forwards, more power forwards, small forwards to develop and then come up in a pipeline in the future. So I'm just hoping that Rob and all of the coaches down there just train these guys to the best of their abilities so that someday, eventually, we can see someone like Chris Smith or Pickett or any other of these guys on our main roster to fill that Sekou role. Sekou was the developmental power forward. I'm hoping that one of these guys turns into that type of Sekou role, the developmental guy for the Pistons in the future. The Pistons also recently picked up Deyonta Davis, former member of the Memphis Grizzlies, former Michigan State Spartan. So any guys who are Michigan State Spartans fans, you should be happy with that news. The kid is coming home, and we should be seeing him playing with the Motor City Cruise very soon. And now we have the official roster. Now Deyonta Davis, he won't be on there because that pickup just happened, but I'm gonna put the image on the screen right now. This is the full roster outside of Deyonta Davis. We have Devon Balkman, Jared Cunningham, Ryan Daly, Javion Eves, Jalen Johnson, Chandre Jones, Brandon Kearney, Ray Lee, Norns Odias, Trayvon Palmer, Jamarco Pickett, Dervitas Servitas, Chris Smith, Cassius Stanley, Anthony Tark, and Derek Walton Jr. So yeah, some key notable things that I took from that list. Actually, no Spencer Littleson and no John Petty Jr. If you guys forgot who those dudes were, they were on our summer league team. I was kind of high on those two guys. On Spencer Littleson especially, he was one of the best shooters in recent college basketball history. He was an excellent three-point shooter, but in the summer league, his shots weren't falling and he didn't really score much. So unfortunately for him, he will not be on the Motor City Cruise. And also John Petty Jr. didn't really perform to expectations, so he is not on our Motor City Cruise Crews roster as well. So those two guys, I had some expectations for them, but they will not be with the Pistons moving forward. They will not be with the Motor City Crews moving forward. They decided to keep Cassius Stanley, which I'm actually looking forward to. We should see a lot of highlight plays from him coming soon, and just him as a young man. I follow him over the past few years since he's been in high school basketball, so I'm looking forward to see what he can do on the Motor City Crews this year. Jared Cunningham, he was with the Pistons actually on our training camp roster, so he did get a little bit of experience up there, so I'm curious to see what he can do in the G League this upcoming season as well. And as I mentioned earlier, Chris Smith and Pickett, and also Dervitas Servitas, he is still on our G League team as well. And as far as the rest of the guys go, I don't know too much about any of them, but I'm willing to give these guys a shot. We can see what they do. Again, I'm going to be watching a lot of Motor City Crews games. Heck, I might even go down there to watch some games live in person, and I'm going to give these dudes some shots to see what they can do, see who's going to be a gem piece for us in the future. And also someone who I forgot to mention, Anthony Tark. He's another guy who I have pretty high expectations for as a two-way type of player, a dude who plays solid defense, solid offense out of Coppin State. I'm looking forward to watching some Anthony Tark as well. So Pistons fans and Motor City Crews fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. A lot of information recently came out on these guys, and I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. So like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 3K, and I'm out.